Hello again, back for another edition of Nosco Unpacked. We're exploring all about packaging. Today, we're going to be talking with Matt Byerly. Matt's a VP of CPG Self-Care Sales here at Nosco. Hi, Matt. Welcome.
Hi, Craig. How are you doing today?
I'm good. You? How you doing?
Outstanding. Having a great day.
Yeah. Cool. So, Matt, first tell us a little bit about yourself. You came here 6 months or so ago now, but you have a really long, varied career. Explain that to us.
Yes, I've been in the CPG self-care business my entire career, approaching well over 25 years now. I spent
You still look young.
Yeah, exactly. I spent the bulk of my career in sales, customer marketing, channel marketing, business development roles. I worked at Mars Wrigley for 15 years and spent a healthy amount of time at two cereal companies, Kellogg's and Quaker Oats too as well. So been around the CPG business for quite a long time, and but now I'm excited to be here.
You did some packaging too type work when you were at those companies, right?
Yes, absolutely. Worked on some exciting new innovations from a customer and channel marketing standpoint that landed in several different channels, from the mass channel with Walmart to the convenience and drugstore channel, and in the business development space, worked on some new initiatives that landed in some new exciting spaces as well.
And if I recall right, is that you also spent a lot of time calling on customers like Walgreens and Target, and you really understand not just the big retailers, but the grocery stores, et cetera, from your history too, right?
Yeah, I've spent time pretty much in every single sales channel there is, from the major retailers all the way through to the food service business too as well, and in between the grocery, convenience, and drugstore channels, and the club channel too as well. So pretty much have experiences across all channels and where consumers are shopping.
Good. So maybe now we turn a little bit, we use this term CPG self-care.
Right.
So what does that mean to you and to Nosco? How is that kind of defined?
Yeah. So CPG self-care basically starts with CPG stands for consumer packaged goods, which are basically products that are sold in the everyday marketplace and often consumed very quickly by consumers and purchased in the traditional retailers too as well, and now often purchased through places like Amazon. Self-care, though, often deals with products that are either providing some kind of functional, physical, emotional benefit for the consumer. So it's a whole nother landscape of products that are in the marketplace now that are really all about where consumers want to find well-being for themselves, whether it be, like I said, either whether it be physical well-being or mental well-being, or providing some kind of emotional well-being too as well.
And animal well-being.
And animal well-being too. There's a whole industry of pet care products now too as well.
Because we consider that pet care part of this too, don't we?
Absolutely. And everybody loves their pets, and the emergence of pet care and products that are, provide well-being for dogs is in cats and animals and pet is just a great opportunity too as well. And there's different package formats for those products.
Yeah, I just was gone on a European trip for a couple of weeks for Nosco, and I came home and, now my dog, he won't leave my side, right? So
okay.
I'm like, I got to get this dog a treat.
Yeah.
And, because he missed me so much. So I ended up at the pet store yesterday for a little while.
Okay.
And I saw all this packaging in the pet store, right?
Yeah.
There's so much stuff like FlexPack, especially.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's really amazing the amount of growth in that particular area.
Well, I'll get us distracted if I get onto that. But anyway, we started a new brand at Nosco, right?
Yes.
One2One CPG Packaging. And what are we communicating here with this logo? How do you see it, and how would you explain it to people?
Yeah, I absolutely love the development of this logo. So first of all, One2One, basically indicates our commitment to work with manufacturers and customers on a one-to-one basis before. And so that's a big heritage of the Nosco company, is to work on a one-to-one basis. But then you have the growth element with the arrows going up too as well. And in the CPG self-care space, a lot of the companies that we're working with are, they all want to grow. And so we brought in the element of growth with the one-to-one packaging, and then basically making the connectivity with the logo and the name by bringing in the terminology down below with CPG packaging. So I think it does a nice job of carrying on our heritage of a company of being one-to-one, but then also bringing growth out too as well, with the arrows going up and the connectivity to what we're all about, which is packaging.
Yeah, we have a lot of engineers here on our staff, 10 or 11 engineers. They really help execute the one-to-one.
Yeah.
They help design packaging. We do, numerous huge projects every year for clients who need a brand launch, and they want us to design the carton, the label, whatever else is involved, the pouch. And our team is really good at doing those one-to-one applications.
Well, that's what's so awesome about the initiative here too, as well as from a sales side, is that we've got the great resources behind the scenes, whether it be the engineers from a design standpoint, product managers who stay in touch with today's trends and applications and new items too as well. So it's really an exciting time right now to work on different packaging initiatives within our value streams, whether it be flex pack, carton, or labels. It's really a fun time, and we got great resources, like you said, behind the scenes. Real smart people too.
You got a nice purple shirt on here reflecting it.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I got the logo I'm supporting here, and having a lot a fun with the logo.
Color.
Yeah, I like
they
that.
gave me an orange one.
Yeah, they gave you an orange one?
Yeah, okay. I don't see orange in that, but I think orange is part of our part of the new color scheme.
Okay,
so awesome. I got an orange one.
Okay,
it's so bright orange that I think if I stood out like at night, that everybody would be able to see me. We wouldn't even need like any type of a light or anything. I would just I kind of glow in the dark.
That'd be awesome.
I like.
Oh, you can wear it on Halloween. There you go. There.
Yes, maybe I could. So we have a real focus on this. Why are we so excited about CPG self-care? What does it mean for us and growth?
Yeah. So first of all, it's a great opportunity because consumers continue to purchase products in these particular categories day in, day out, and it's projected to grow quite a bit in the future too as well. There's also, you have the stable base of, mature CPG companies, but then you have a lot of emerging companies too that are entering all these different marketplaces, from self-care to OTC to personal care and all the different segments that we particularly talked about. So it's an opportunity for us as a packaging company to help those companies with innovation for their packaging, because what's going to stand out for them sometimes in the marketplace, whether it be on shelf or online, is innovative packaging will help them differentiate themselves from their competitors within the marketplace. And that's really what we can do to help companies, is help them design breakthrough packaging that differentiates themselves, but then also connects with the consumer.
You have your own sales team, don't you?
Yes.
You got your own people out selling now to CPG. Why the dedicated sales team?
Dedicated sales team really to make sure that we're providing the right focus on insights, trends, and recommendations for our customers. So, the biggest thing about the CPG self-care space is the product has to communicate functional benefits, but then we also want it to help our customers communicate and develop an emotional connection too as well. And you can do that through packaging. So having people on the team that have CPG self-care experience really enables us to extend that focus to our customers. And there's quite a bit of differences between CPG self-care and the pharma side of the business. So having our own dedicated sales team really enables that focus come to life for our customers.
So you bring up pharma. So we have a long history in pharma. Mm-hmm. And this really doesn't lessen that, does it? It just means this is another way to grow too, right? So we grow in pharma and we grow in CPG self-care. So we're really trying to grow in both segments and continue to penetrate and serve customers.
Yeah, absolutely. And the pharma business is a wonderful business for us, and where we continue to develop functional benefits from our packaging, and on the CPG self-care side, it's about extending functional and emotional connections.
So for those people who don't know us all that well, like what products specifically are we selling to the CPG self-care market?
Yeah, so the biggest probably entry point for us are cartons. So cartons that basically stand for themselves on the shelf, whether it be in the over-the-counter space or personal care items with major companies there as well. We also have developed extensive capabilities on the flex pack side, which are flexible pouches, which provide consumers advantages for being able to reseal the package too as well. And the benefit of flexible packaging is really easy to use for the consumer to open and close it, and provides wonderful benefits there as well.
It's all about convenience.
It's all about convenience. And then on the label side, we do a lot of work on the label side with bottles right now in terms of providing best-in-class labels that also we can extend the creativity of the package with digital packaging on those formats too as well. So it's all about having some creative capabilities to support cartons, flexible packaging, and labels.
Yeah, some of our customers actually buy all three from us.
Yeah.
Last week, I know one of our confectionery customers, we have cartons on and flex pack on the same day, same time, running both. And that's always cool to see.
Oh, we love to sell all three.
Yep.
Love to sell all three. And
I'm a label guy. You can see, through and through. I've been around labels all my life.
Okay.
So
I like flexible.
That's still my first
pouches.
love. Although I did grab one of those new confectionery pouches that we did for the customer, and I thought, wow, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
it was a beautiful piece.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites, I would say. Yeah.
So, the CPG just run in certain Nosco plants and not in others? And how do we organize that business with our pharma business?
Yeah, so we've got certain facilities that all over the country in the Midwest and extend all the way out into the East Coast, and we'll produce certain products basically at different facilities. So we have some flexibility there to produce cartons in the Midwest, but then also out on the East Coast too as well. And we also can reach out to the West Coast as well. And we also have backup facilities for all our value streams too as well, which is really important. So we're basically set up to produce products in multiple locations throughout the country, which ultimately makes it easier for our customers to get our products to their manufacturing facilities or wherever they're having their products being manufactured.
We have some core capabilities in certain plants, but I think we move it around a little bit. But in certain plants, like here, we do RFID, right, which is really becoming important to CPG, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. RFID is becoming, critical in some point with the Walmart business, right? And Walmart is mandating it in certain categories. And what we are basically developing is the capabilities to help our customers with executing that at Walmart or any other retailer. Dick's Sporting Good is another example that's really far along in implementing RFID. And 10 years from now, RFID capabilities are probably going to become the norm, and we're out in the forefront with that. So it's super exciting from that standpoint.
And we had a Amazon transparency code running here on our Flex Pack on a pouch too, I think. Yeah, that was kind of an animal health application. What's the Amazon transparency code about?
Yeah, Amazon transparency is all about applying its own code to the own item. So, to prevent counterfeiting from going on within particular products and new brands. A lot of times new brands, when they're trying to establish themselves in the marketplace, there's counterfeits out there. And so we can help companies eliminate that risk and make sure that consumers are buying the products that they intend to buy on Amazon.com moving forward. And that involves a custom code. And, we've got great engineers that help us organize that and get the codes in the right place on the package too as well.
Yeah, I was just talking with our site leader down in Bridgeview, and he sent me a picture of a beautiful new carton we did for a daily lens project where we're using hot stamping and embossing and 2 different coatings.
Oh, wow.
So really being able to do all these special effects, because you were talking about, establishing an emotional connection with the brand. And a lot of that's done with, the graphics, right? And how they look and how they appeal to people.
Yeah.
So it was really cool to see all the specialty stuff that we're able to do in certain plants too.
Absolutely, because some of those things are becoming more requirements, right? In terms of packaging requirements for the retailers or for the customers too as well.
It's all about standing out on the shelf.
It is.
Right?
Exactly.
It's all about standing out on the shelf. So as you look forward, how do you see the future for CPG? Do you excited about all this?
I am super excited about all this. I think it's a tremendous opportunity for us to connect with more and more customers and bring our expertise out to manufacturers and contract manufacturers too as well, and extending our expertise where we can help companies grow and have great innovative packaging either on shelf or online. And I think that's what this is all about. And it's a lot of fun too as well. I think anytime you get to create something new, but then have people behind the scenes help you do it is really exciting too as well. And I think there's a great team here of, you talked about solutions engineering and product managers that just love to innovate and have fun and have innovative sessions with customers and really just, make some fun out of packaging. It's really exciting.
Yeah. Well, I see here we got new cups too, with the new logo on it. They're related to our Nosco Unpacked.
Yeah.
And on the back of this, it says thought leadership that's all about the packaging. That's what we're doing here with all these videos. I hope that you're learning something about packaging and learning about how we view it both today and for the future. Thanks for listening.